Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão, blue, certainly. Mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I'd probably overstretch my level of greed here.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Caicedo. Colwill. Disasi hoists it forward. Fernandez with a long pass. This could fall anywhere. There are a few waiting for it. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Rafinha pumps it into the area. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rafinha. Looking for a decent ball in. Here it is now, surely! Massive leap! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Fofana plays it out to the wing. Garnacho. Buonanotte. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter. So
We are.
You're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Pedro Neto. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Garnacho sticks in a foot to win it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Koundé. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That wasn't the greatest of balls. Caicedo. Fofana goes looking. Disasi. Palmer desperately wants to get on the end of this. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Araujo. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. And here's Lewandowski. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Yamal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Disasi drives it forward. Garnacho looks to dink one in. And he just whacks it away. Garnacho needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Fernandez. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Beautifully done. Up he gets! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Barcelona are making a change now. They've played it short. So who's he picking out? Well read, he sorted that out. Fernandez. Buonanotte. Garnacho. Disasi. Disasi plays it forward. Kubasi. Rafinha. De Jong. Gavi. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared.
Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Over to the left. Garnacho. Lovely feet. De Jong gets it away. Finds himself eased off the ball. Palmer. He's gone for it! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
For a change in personnel. Araujo, forward it goes. Disasi, Fofana tries to get it forward quickly. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Pedri did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And it's Sterling. And here's Sterling. Palmer. Balda. Rafinha. Disasi. Garnacho. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Colwell. Pedro Neto.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Fofana. Disasi. Fofana. Colwell. Caicedo. Garnacho.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Palmer. Pedro Neto pings it out wide. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Chelsea showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Forward it goes. Palmer.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
De Jong. Balda. That is an adventurous run down the left-hand side. Gets the better of his man. Looks to set one up. Timely intervention. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and